Hello and welcome to another episode of the Gentleman of Boxing. I am your host, Max. Hope everybody's doing great. In today's episode, we'll be talking about our upcoming ESPN New York card, July 26. We'll be talking about our newest, some of our newest stars. Stars like Sander Sayas from Puerto Rico, junior middleweight, undefeated, going for the first shot of a title. Also on the same card, we'll have the upcoming featherweight superstar, Bruce Choo Choo Carrington, another undefeated prospect that is moving up and is been doing great. He's been, making some noise, and he will be fighting at the same card as well. We also have the junior welterweight, son of the legend El Feroz Fernando Vargas, Emiliano Vargas. The three will be fighting on the same card in New York on ESPN this Saturday. It's going to be a great card. We also have the Olympic two-time gold medalist female, Clarissa Shields, who's going to be defending her heavyweight title as well in a separate card. And then we will be also having the UFC Robert Whitaker versus REINER card as well. So I want to talk about this upcoming New York card. Now, when we look at Sander Sayas, he is, I think, a hell of a prospect. He has been coming up. He was being brought up along with Edgar Berlanga. They used to put them a lot in the same cards until they stopped. Sanders stayed in the ESPN cards, and Berlanga went on to do his thing. He ended up fighting Canelo. Unfortunately, things didn't go his way in this most recent fight against Chiras. But with Sanders Sayas, they're taking a different approach. It looks like they have been moving him a little bit slower. They've been taking their time with him. He has all the skills. He has a lot of good boxing fundamentals as well. Seems to be a good kid, and they're bringing him along pretty good. Now, this will be his first crack at a title. I think that he is ready for this shot. He has been looking good. I haven't seen him get hurt in any of his fights yet. I think he has it all. He has shown a pretty good defense. He looks like he's getting better each fight, and he looks like a humble human being. And let's see how it goes. I haven't really seen the guy that he's going to be fighting, Garcia. But, I mean, if they're fighting for a title, I'm sure that he's going to bring it. And it's going to be an entertaining main event this Saturday, July 26. Moving on to Bruce Choo Choo Carrington, the featherweight. He's been calling out Naoya Inoue for some time now. And another fighter that he's been calling out is El Divino Espinosa, Rafael El Divino Espinosa. He is a featherweight champion, the tallest featherweight champion in boxing history. I think he is 5'11" or 6 feet tall and fights at featherweight, which is 126, which is crazy. I don't know how he does that, but he does. He actually dethroned the champion from Cuba, Robeisy Ramirez, a gold medalist. If you guys haven't checked that fight out, you should. It was a couple of fights that they had. He dethroned him. He was nobody knew about Espinosa. They brought him in to fight the champion, which was Robeisy Ramirez, and he dethroned the champ, knocked him down. He got knocked down first, and then he ended up knocking down the champion and went on to win a decision to crown himself featherweight champion. And then on the rematch, he wasn't looking too great on the rematch, I gotta admit. But little by little, he started coming back, and he ended up stopping Robeisy Ramirez. I think he had an injury, a fractured orbital, and that was a wrap. He was able to defend his title. I don't know what is next for him. I haven't really checked to see who his next fight is. Please comment below and tell me if you guys know anything, any news about him. I will keep you guys posted on his upcoming fights for Rafael El Divino Espinosa, a great talent in the featherweight division, and I think a potential superstar. Rafael Divino Espinosa. Now moving on to Emiliano Vargas, one of 3 boxing brothers. The 3 of them are pretty solid. They're moving them slowly. Fernando Vargas is actually their trainer. Solid fundamentals, of course, they're learning from their father. They have all been looking pretty good. I know that they're moving, for some reason, Emiliano Vargas is the one that I've been seeing the most. Emiliano Vargas is the one that you guys will be seeing more often on different cards. I know that one of the brothers fought in one of the Jake Paul cards against Ryan Garcia's brother. It was a really good fight. I can't recall from the top of my head Ryan Garcia's brother's name, but it was one of the Vargas brothers against him, and it was a pretty good fight. Emiliano Vargas, he's been they're bringing him up slowly. He initially was fighting at lightweight 135, but his dad was saying that he was having too much trouble making weight, so they they moved him up to 140, which is the super lightweight division, and he's been looking good in that division. He's been showing a lot of improvements each fight. He looks better. He's shown a pretty good chin, good defense, good speed, even moving up, and he has pretty good power as well. He is looking like a superstar, if I'll be honest with you. As long as they keep on moving him slowly, take their time, kind of like the way they're doing with Xander Sayas, I think we could be seeing a potential future champion at 140, honestly. Moving on to the Claressa Shields fight. I just learned about this fight a couple of days ago. I don't know if I think that she had fought recently, not a couple of months ago. She fought a rematch, I think, against the lady that she initially fought for the heavyweight championship. She gave her the rematch and won again. Now I think she's defending the heavyweight title. So that fight card is going to be happening as well this Saturday, July the 26th. And finally, moving on to the UFC card, which is Robert Whitaker fighting against REINER the Ritter. Now, REINER the Ritter has a record of 20 wins and 2 losses. His last fight, I don't know if anybody saw that fight, was against the highly touted Bo Nickel. Now, I know Bo Nickel, he was a former NCAA wrestling champ, highly touted. I think that he trains out of the American Top Team. Had been looking great wrestler, good striking too, but it was a little too much for him. I mean, that fight, it was apparent from the first bell that the Ritter was levels above him in the grappling and in the striking as well. The Ritter just completely dismantled him and ended up finishing him with actually knees to the body is what how he finished him. I mean, it was pretty impressive, I have to admit. I didn't expect that he was going to be able to finish Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel had been looking, untouchable, but he finished him, and he now has an opportunity to move even more forward towards the top of the middleweight division, the 185 pounds. Now he's going to be taking on the former champion, Robert Whitaker. That should be a good fight. The card, I think that's like it looks like might be the best fight of the card. I haven't really paid too much attention to the other fights. Not a lot of known names that I can tell you guys from the top of my head, but that particular fight is going to be good. Both guys are really solid strikers. This is the first top 5 fighter that the Ritter is going to fight. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. And if he can beat Robert Whitaker in an explosive fashion, then he could potentially be next in line to fight the winner of Chimaev versus Duplessis, a fight that's coming up in August. So a lot of exciting matches, a lot of good fights coming on. I will be back again next week to go ahead and go over results and takes and analytics on the results of this upcoming Saturday cards. So just stay tuned. Please comment below, hit the like and subscribe button. It goes a long way to help the channel grow. And thanks again for joining me on another episode of The Gentleman of Boxing. I am your host, Max, and I'll see you again next week. Everybody take care.